Hey guys, Friction Pin, and it is November 1st, time for the city update. And we did a little bit of Halloween theme here. We've got some trick-or-treaters. Looks like we've got some accidents. Someone had a little wreck there, looks like, on their moped. We got a couple of Chima fans here that are going in and looking for some candy. We got a detective there with them. We've got their personal limo driver that is with them, taking them around. Come over to this house. It looks like we've got a couple more trick-or-treaters. Looks like it's the Nesquik Bunny and someone dressed up like Ninjago. They're searching out some candy. Got some parents waiting in the cars there as their kids walk around the neighborhood. Trick-or-treating. Looks like we're causing a little bit of a backlog in the traffic there. We got two more trick-or-treaters. Looks like we've got Patrick from SpongeBob and Spider-Man. The girl is a big Spider-Man fan. And it looks like we've got a cat trying to capture a duck. We got quite a few things going on in the neighborhood with trick-or-treaters out there. We've got our water tower. Looks like somebody messed the fence up. Or the stairs. We need to get the ladder fixed. Out here we've got a little kid getting a balloon. He's dressed up like a Chima figure. Looks like we've got some disposal going on there. Maybe some things that are happening. Yep, it's a bomb. Another bomb. Everyone's happy. The bomb was defused. No damage this time. Uh-oh. Looks like we've had a water accident. Getting the rescue team out. Looks like somebody has drowned. Their hair fell off and their legs fell off. Two hair pieces and a hat. 3 hats. Lots of things happening there. Must have been a whole group of people. Our kayakers coming over to investigate. I finally got the bridge completely done. And there is the bridge. We've got the news crew there. They are covering the story, the grand opening of the bridge. We can finally get from one side of town to the other without the massive jump across the lake. You can now drive your car. Oh, super happy to get that done. So we're getting a little bit of news coverage, promote that to everybody, and open it up for the trick-or-treaters. And here's our park. The park is done as well with our gazebo. We've got a little lake, so walk pad around both the gazebo and the little lake. We've got a gate on this end and an opening on the other end, so you can enter and leave the park at both ends. And there's Mardi Gras Man and I discussing the crime and ways we can fix that. There at the top of the gazebo you can see what I used a certain piece for. I'll get you a shot of that in a minute. I'll get this thing to focus. There we go. Mardi Gras Man and I have a plan to fight crime. Yes, we do. I did a little bit of decorating there. Not the best job, but I think it's alright. So there's what I used the Kermit brick for those that are interested. The ski pole at the top there to kind of finish it off. But that is the gazebo and what I was getting all the Medium Azure pieces for. We got lights on top of our fence posts. Lots of autumn trees, foliage, and the walk pad. And it's pretty much 2 base plates full of progress it took most of the month for. So very happy that's done. Looks like we are repairing the Palace Cinema from last month, where Dr. Octopus had blown up part of it. So we've got the repair crew in there fixing that up, putting the sign back, and whoop. Looks like there we got Bricks for Chris, and Brickstar, and A-Fall Man. They're all coming to watch a movie. We're showing Barney. It's fantastic. So they have visited town to watch that. And we've got a couple of trick-or-treaters that saw them and want to go over and introduce themselves. Looks like we've got some money in the street. Some gems and some gold. I wonder what's going on. It doesn't look like candy. It looks like treasure. Booty. We got the mail delivery guy has fallen over. We got a guy fixing some stuff on the windows there. A little bit on the greengrocer, doing a little repair. Got another trick-or-treater, dressed up like the Simpsons character. And the mailman is bugging me. He was a casualty of a table bump, I think. He wasn't supposed to be on the ground. There we go. All better now. And we've got some repair work going on to our sidewalk. Kind of finish up this section, the damage that was done last month. So we're getting back to business as usual here. Got our Lego store and a trick-or-treater there, dressed up as the panda suit guy, coming to see if they're giving out free Lego instead of candy. And we still have our honeymooners. They probably better... what is that guy doing laying down on the job over there? We've got some cases of money in the middle of the street. Looks like someone has emptied the armored car, and that's probably where that money came from. And it looks like we've had an accident. The steeple has fallen off of Town Hall. It is no longer present. And there is a woman standing up there looking to see what happened. She cannot believe that just happened. Oh, and it almost hit a guy. Luckily, he jumped out of the way just in time, and no one was hurt. So we come around, looks like we need a little repair on that corner of the sidewalk, too. The plumber is going into the restaurant to take care of some issues. The Parisian restaurant is still the same. Looks like we've got some glass breakage out on the sidewalk there, and a down painter. Oh, and there's Spider-Man. Maybe that's why crime is a little bit better under control this month. We've got Spider-Man patrol in the city, and he is after Dr. Octopus, who is trying to blow up another building. But I think Spider-Man will get there in time this month. It looks like we still have not repaired our problem with our window washing scaffold, and looks like we've lost a painter in the process. Man, I think it's seriously going to have some work done. It's twice it's broken now. Our lemonade stand is unmanned. We've got a customer waiting, but no one there to take the order. Looks like our friend's vacationer is leaving town. Vacation is over. It's back to her home to get back to work. There's the new street sign and the stoplight. Well, the back side of it anyway. Looks like we've got some trash being taken out. There I am helping out with the trash removal. There is our news crew. A different shot here from a different angle, covering the opening of the bridge with the large cake for celebration. Everyone is invited over for cake to celebrate. Woohoo! Looks like we've got 3 zombies doing some trick-or-treating. Hopefully those are just costumes. Otherwise, that would be weird. Looks like we've got most of the visitors, trick-or-treaters, are going over to the haunted house. And it looks like someone is robbing. Maybe that's the friend's, I think, lemonade stand girl. I think she's being robbed. And the zombie cook is coming over to do something. Hopefully it's to help out, and he's a good guy. Here we've got our trick-or-treaters. We've got a werewolf, got Blackbeard, Batman, SpongeBob, Robin. We've got Lurch, skeleton, and a mummy. And a ghost. A super blurry picture. Focus. There we go. Pretty good. And we've got Dracula down there. Looks like we've got a ghost on top of the haunted house. And we'll come around the back side here. Looks like we've got Taco Guy passing out some tacos. The barista. And I can't tell who the other person is, but they are enjoying some tacos. And it looks like we have finally caught our last bandit. He is cornered. And we have someone left their van out by the river, right next to it, actually. You'd almost say down by the river. And there's a shot of our trick-or-treaters. You can see them better there in their costumes. A little bit better. So if we come back around, to the side of the table, and we're going to go on down to the Watermill mock, which really hasn't changed. It is exactly the same. And one thing I did notice that I do need to do is the other side of that railing. So it's the same. We've got all of our same things that we've always had, our scenery and the little animals, and the missing railing on the back side that I will get done before the next update. There's some more animals, our cattails, there's some deer, there's even a spider. And on around to this side, take a look at the trees, landscaping, and the curved wooden stairs. And that window is always slightly open. And lastly, we have our log cabin with our last two trick-or-treaters, and they are Chima folk. And it looks like we've got a shopping person and a nurse. So that is it. That is the entire update. I'm going to pan around here and give you an idea of everything. I'll kind of slow down so you can kind of see it all as it is on the table. Moving around, you kind of lose a little bit of perspective, I think, but it's hard to shoot a table this big without just basically walking around it. So that's it, guys. Everything that I can think of there that has changed. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun doing it, and the kids had a lot of fun staging it. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.